Hey, Brad Asbury here. Today, I am going to try to tackle something that everybody is mentioning, but nobody's actually talking about. And that is the question: did the government raise rates on people with good credit to subsidize people with not so good credit? Um, and the answer is yes. Before I get into that, though, this is an informational video. It's not my area of expertise. I admit that. I am not a mortgage lender. I just work around it daily. I'm not the money man. I'm the house man. I am a real estate broker. But when you're around something enough, it's your job to kind of get the basics. If you want deeper information, I can point you to people that can answer that. Um, One other disclaimer: if you want somebody just to rant and rave and defend or shred what happened, that's not the purpose of this video. Of course, I have my thoughts, but really, I just want to bring you information. So here's what happened. For those with credit above 740 to 760, the rates, the points have gone up. It used to be a quarter of a point, and now it's 5/8. So that is a more than doubling. And I think that's going to put you right at about 625 per 100,000. It's an increase of about 375 per 100,000. So it is significant. I'm not going to lie to you. It is significant. But then what they've done is, then those with the lower credit, they've actually lowered it from 3.5, which was always really high, down to 1.85, something like that. So here's the thing that I think people need to be aware of. It's a lot of like political connotation on this, but realize that Fannie and Freddie, who did this, are actually for-profit institutions. They are just government sponsored. And although I do think this is gonna cost good credit-worthy buyers more, I don't know how much it's actually gonna help those with the lower credit, because those loans are so few, and usually the obstacle to buying is not the points cost. That's inconsequential. Work with people trying to get on track to buy every day. That's never the issue. So my thoughts, and my thoughts really don't matter, but I really feel like, if anything, to be honest, this was more of a money grab in the disguise and guise of helping people, because it sounds better. And why I say that is, they are now going to make more money on the number one band of loans they sell, the 740 to 760. That's the most common. So they're now going to make more on that. But then they kind of sold it as, but we're lowering it for these people, but that's such a small portion. So yeah, I guess it will help that small portion. It's not like that's usually what's stopping them from buying a house anyway. Um, so I don't know. That's my thoughts. Definitely have a lot more to learn on this than I do now. I just felt like somebody should give you some basic information and open up the conversation. If you want to talk more to me about it, go ahead. If I know the answer, I'll tell you. If I don't, I will tell you, and I'll tell you where you can get that. Got plenty of good lenders, but that's the basics in a nutshell. Hope you found this informative. That's what I want to do, bring you information. Brad Asbury, Associate Broker, Red One Realty. Thank you.